Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, got a review for you. This time we have this Alex Morgan card. Now, I've seen a lot of people use her against me and she scores so many goals. So I thought, nope, I'm not having it, I'm buying it myself now. So on stats, she's 5'6", got the high medium work rate, she's 4-star skills with the 5-star weak foot, and her preferred foot is the left foot. Now, as you can see by a goal return, she's a joke for me as well. 9 games, 18 goals and 5 assists, which is in high level rivals as well, might I add. It's in like Div 1, Div 2, I can't remember how much, like what I was back then. On alternative positions, you can only play the striker and centre forward, so she's not got much variety about the card. Maybe if she gets a few special cards this year, it might change, you can have a few wide ones. But on stats then, she's got the 83 pace, the 89 shooting, the 80 passing, the 88 dribbling, and the 77 physicals. On paper, looks like quite a nice well-rounded card. Now, I decided to go with the engine chem style on her, just to boost up that pace and that agility up a little bit more. Now, the playstyles. That gold one right there is the most frustrating one this year. She has a rapid one as well. She has the flare, she has first touch, and she also has Travella. So she has a lot of nice attributes and playstyles this year, which make her very OP in game, as you've seen probably against her, and obviously in some of these clips you're just about to see. If you do enjoy the clips or want to see more, please do subscribe. It genuinely does mean a lot to my channel, and I'll see you after. Peace. So, on to my other thoughts about the card. Now, if you don't know how the segment works, it's pretty much just what's good and what's bad about the card, what you should do and what you shouldn't do, just to utilize the card so you don't do the stuff I did, or you do the stuff that I did even better to utilize it even more. So, first me kicking off is the 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Now, this is so good in this card, especially since she's a sole striker pretty much. She only is a striker in my opinion. I don't recommend you playing it anywhere else. She's a very deadly striker in the box striker. As you see, she can whip a ball. Look at that. Honestly, on either foot with those finesses, very deadly card at shooting. Next up for me is going to be the skills. Now, skills, as I've already talked about, you can utilize really good 4-star skills here. I've not really done too much so far, because I don't really know which ones are like amazingly good and bad. But since she's got the 4-star skills to carry a few, that is really nice. Now, the pace for me, she does have the rapid trait to get it going, but overall, she's not really the fastest card. This is not really her protocol, what her best thing is about the card. She's not really that card, but she can get herself through and goal. A lot of the centre backs will be similar or faster than this, so she is going to get caught up to. But next on me is the shooting. Now, this, for the starter card, or not really starter card, but one of the cheaper cards for the start of the game, especially like 60k, what a joke. 94 finishing, 91 composure, 90 shot power, 90 attack positioning, with that finesse shot, with Travella. What more can you want for a finisher? If you're looking for an out-and-out finisher for cheap, I don't think there's a better card out there for you than this. If you can link to like Rodman, Swanson, Smith, anything like that, she is definitely your woman. That sounds weird because I'm so used to saying definitely a man. Definitely a woman to go with this year. She's amazingly good at that. Now, the passing for me, she's got good short pass and long pass to be fair, so she can probably play a cam role if you specifically wanted to. She's not particularly slow for it. I suppose you can play it, but maybe you'd want higher vision or more passing attributes overall, if I'm completely being real. Now, next up me is the dribbling attributes. Now, although she's not bad at these necessarily, it's definitely not her preferred suit. It's not a stronger suit. This is why I've got the engine chem still on it, just to boost these up a little bit more, and especially since she's like an in-the-box kind of finisher. She can twist, she can turn, use the R1 dribbling effectively, and obviously that deadly, deadly, deadly finesse. Now, next up for me is the physical attributes. Now, the head and accuracy and jumping both are really high, but Kashini is quite small, and she could be against like a Van Dijk most of the time, or Saliba, most of the tall centre-backs. She's not going to win anything, and if she does, she'll be on her own, and those stats won't really matter, if I'm completely honest. Now, next up for me is that stamina. Now, that is really, really good about this card. She's going to be pretty much lasting the whole 120 minutes with the right instructions. I don't really see her getting tired at all, especially if she can be up front most of the time on her own. And that's going to be really, really nice. Now, the strength for me, if I'm being real, with that aggression, with that balance, doesn't really feel like a line game. She's quite weak, and she will get pushed off very easily by the Van Dijks, by the Salibas, and stuff like that. So I wouldn't really recommend you using it as like hold-up kind of striker. Just a turn and use that deadly finesses kind of striker. She's a very shoot-heavy kind of striker. Now, next to me is going to be that ball control stat. Now, honestly, to trap the ball with her, so pretty much what you need to do with this card is use the Liao or Rodman or something to get it down the line, absolutely ping it into her. She can obviously have the good first touch with it, and then just twist and turn with that small height with the agility, and then smack that with the finesses. And honestly, on either foot it'll go in. It's insanely OP, and I do highly recommend it. So, on to my overall scores about the card then. Now, this is the fun part. This is the easy part. Now, first for me is the pace. Overall for pace, I'm going to give her a 7.5 out of 10. She's not amazingly fast. She's not an Alawire, and she's not Sophia Smith. She's got the rapid trait, to be fair, to get it going, but she's going to get caught by the Militao, stuff like that, so I wouldn't recommend her as a pace striker. But what I would recommend her as is a finisher. She's so clinical. She's honestly the closest thing to a 10. There's not a 10 so far this year. She's so clinical with both feet. I would give her a 9.5 out of 10. It's genuinely so close, but I've got to leave room for improvement, obviously, if she gets a special card and stuff like that. Now, the passing for me, for a striker, honestly, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's not bad. I generally... A lot of the strikers don't have a good short pass, long pass combination, but unfortunately she doesn't have many good playstyles with it or good vision, so that's why it is so low. Now, the dribbling for me, a small striker this year with anything above 80 agility with the R1 dribbling and obviously the dribbling stat, it doesn't really matter too much in my opinion. She feels swift and nimble on the ball, and especially since she's in the box, she can twist, turn, and obviously get her shooting stats off, which is really nice. Now, the physicals for me. Overall for the physicals, I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10. I do think that's fair. She's quite weak for what it says it is, and obviously the aggression and the balance are quite low, but the rest of the attributes do seem quite good, but obviously she's 5'8", so she's not going to be the most aerial effect, but that stamina is still really nice about the card. Now, next up for me is going to be that overall score. Now, I'm going to give her a 8.5 out of 10. For the start of the game, and being one of the best finishers in the game, honestly contesting with icons at the start of the game, I think she's amazingly good at that finishing. So overall for this, I'm going to give it 8.5. And if a value for coins, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. She's so cheap, and if you can link with Rodman and stuff like that, I just think it's a deadly combination. And honestly, it's going to trouble a lot of defenses, and it's troubled mine many a times. But that's all for my views. Always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot. But I've got enough more to say, so I'll see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.